All right, let's jump back into Final Fantasy. Like I said, let me know if the audio is off or if I gotta move my big ass head. We just finished beating Bahamut and I took a break because it was just so many emotions. One of the best things that somebody had commented saying that the reason why they liked the Bahamut fight so much was because it was like the ending of Kingdom Hearts 2. So in the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, it was Riku and Sora fighting like brothers against Xemnas. And then I realized it was practically the same thing in a different way, like in a different... What up, Joe? Yeah, I got nothing to say. Kind of in like a similar way where the two of them were just fighting side by side against a similar foe. And it was, that's what I think hit different. I was like, that's why Kingdom Hearts 2 for me got like one of the best endings. It's when all of the team members come through like that. And I remember you're playing as both. They were doing some crazy things with the PlayStation controller. We'd push like square and X at the same time to deflect all of Xemnas' attacks and stuff like that. It was epic. Oblivion, you're gonna make a tour of your room and collection. Can't wait to see that. And Shadow's like, save for the call. There's so many callbacks to previous SE games in this. Yeah.
Did you see that?
I think that one struck like some kind of subconscious nerve with that. It was amazing. But now we gotta continue. Uh-oh.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul.
Mid. Kind of name is Mid.
Well, they depend.
All right, what do you suggest?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the... Could be that they don't.
I suppose.
Alright. I had seen yesterday Anubis boots up the game and this man has a level 100 Noctis in Final Fantasy 15. That Bahamut fight definitely gave off that vibe from it. You can't unsee Noctis and Clive though. Like, Renegade Noctis. Anubis is about to get his girlfriend into Street Fighter. That's two different meetings from the hood and online chat. You know that, right? Square Enix wanted to give 15 another chance, but they're scared to make investments. That might be the case. Game audio going up a little bit. Hopefully it's better. Vivian. See this. It's an overview what's left. Look at the blight.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble.
Everything's going to shit.
Meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Yeah, remember the beginning of the game where everything was peaceful and Disney happy? Now you got this Clannad sounding background music.
Not my best flourish,
Also
but it seemed
sad.
fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
None but us. What's up, Lone Wolf? What up, Cheza? How you guys doing? Vivian gotta take a lecture somewhere else, the Shadow. I was there when they wrote this shit. Alright, Anubis, got you. Bro said I was there when they wrote this shit. Harpocrates, him and his sus lines. Let's see. Last time I found your dog, Togo, buried in my nuts. What do we have today, good sir? Please, please. Oh, his name is Lock's Tongue. What that mouth do? What that mouth do? Hey, yo. This guy has one of the best rooms in here. He's like the captain's class. Let's double come on, chop cab. Yo, these sound like gerbs, right? Every time this be hitting me, they got normal sounding gerbs in video games, like gerbs that don't sound annoying. Colleen, Clickenbeard, and Dragon Ball Z Kai. They picked the most annoying voice. I will stand by that. There are normal sounding gerbs that don't make their S's sound like this with every little sporastic sassic.
Let me guess.
Sassafras.
You're here about the skies.
The
Is there
sky.
anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to argue the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I.
This man's dialogue is disturbing the heavens.
And on the sixth day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it.
Nice. What up, big gamer? What up, Keyshawn? Nalu. What up, guys? Back to auto. Hello, you zooming? Let's go. Oh no, he's trying to sing. He's trying to serenade Clive. Get out of here. Hey, yo, miss me that shit. Why am I skipping?
Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are...
That sounds like a you problem here.
You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent...
Goodbye. La-di-da, la-di-do, la-di-dee. They want me to go dress hunting for them. I'm good. I got some dragons to go kill.
Clive, we have
Only one.
It would. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's
No
got
way.
a cache at her gates and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northring.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rained.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who care.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our...
Right. So Aid Martha's resting still. Everybody got dilemmas. Doug Dimmadome.
Are we
One of the Dimsdale Dimmadome with their dilemmas. See, Paul, you're so lucky you missed these atrocious ass takes on call yesterday. What was the takes that I missed? What the hell? What we talking about? What we talking about? I was like, good thing is you started first. Wave to this should be late getting out. It's like 9:40. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna play some Street Fighter tonight. We're gonna be testing out Rashid and maybe some team battles and stuff. Throwing some hands. Silva says Are you feeling better? You want to do COD tonight? I'm still feeling like a little bit off, but not COD tonight. We're playing Street Fighter tonight. Saying Gamer wanted to fight every anime and game menace underneath the sun. What? And did an emergency horse rescue chest? What is going on? Saying gaming is a celibacy
Might be hard.
villain.
There's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
What is going on? Check out the world map here. That's one spot. That's two spots. That's three spots. I think I want to start from over here. Go from right to left. So North Reach. That's how my UK folks say it. They say Norfolk. North Reach. We're gonna head to the North Reach.
Find Isabel.
Is it Isabel the Tatiana?
I saw it with my own eyes.
Seen it too, my eyes. Gave me a brooch. Where's this hoe? Before the screech.
4 left for more on the captain's orders.
Skipping past the steps. That her right there. This is the right woman I'm referencing. They'll be pretty messed up if I wasn't. Who is this?
Milady.
Oh, I was like, I don't recognize this.
Message. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but they've taken so many.
Akashic.
Ultimus Thrall. And what of your mistress?
Oh, no. She went.
Then we'll look for her there.
Why we fight? Let's go see. Why we fight is in that direction. Wait, Caleb City? I thought this man said Celibacy. Celibacy. Caleb City. What's Caleb City? We asked him if he wanted to fight Broly. The motherfucker replied with, he ain't fought me though. Red Bull versus Monster. Damn. Red Bull versus Monster. Now the first time we try Red Bull for the first time. What? First time? Nah, no way it's the first time. You see if it really gives you wings. Me, there was a phase where I was drinking like 2 Monsters a day, and then eventually the taste started to dwindle down to where it was like chalkish and gave me breathing problems. And then I don't know what it is. I got sick of Red Bull, and then I started drinking it again, and for some reason the diesel fuel taste just it got addicting. I don't know what it is.
Half the
But
garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
drinking that shit after 12 p.m. is insomnia. There's no sleep coming that night.
But there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion. What more would you have us do?
What more would you have us do?
Those at the Vale look to me for protection, and protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people, your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here. It's all we have.
What we have left is our lives.
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh? I'll have a word with him.
Just a random thought flew into my head. I'm like, yo, these guys are all armored up, but one headshot with like the right thing and they're all dead with all that armor.
Clive, I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And
Caleb City's a skit. I didn't even know that.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Okay. What?
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air.
Monster makes you feel constipated.
It's hard to know what to believe these days.
Let's talk to the survivors. Use the survivors now. They got me on one of these missions here. You get too many breathing energy drinks will give you respiratory problems. Yeah, I'd be feeling in the gym. I'd be like, yo, I feel like if I drink more than 2 energy drinks, I noticed even when I was in the gym, which was probably the worst place, I start feeling like Goku about to have a viral heart attack. Like, heavy breathing, heavy breathing.
At least we have an idea.
Room starts to get kind of wonky.
We should head for more.
So I barely touch them nowadays. Bad, don't drink energy drinks. Bad 7-Eleven vibe. Hi, Marty, what up, what up? think it's just you, Dalu. Too much caffeine fucks with your heart. Yeah. I used to use like 500 milligrams of caffeine back in the day from one of these pre-workouts. And eventually it got banned from Canada because Canada does a lot more than 400 milligrams. And back then I used to use this and abuse the shit out of that in my early 20s to go to the gym to make my workouts like top tier. But the insomnia that it would cause, I'm not saying that you can't drink energy drinks always, but like it's always good on like a day that you need it, because what it's doing is all it's really doing is it's turning off the signals in your brain that your body's tired. So I know a lot of people that are just living off this shit. I know people that drink like 3 Red Bulls a day every single day, but it's like if your body's screaming at you that it needs rest and you're ignoring that, it's like you know, your car needing an oil change or the check engine light's on and you're still driving like at max speed. But every now and then I think it's fine. It's just I
see them with me.
I think the body be telling us all these different things. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit, Kamehameha. Oh my god.
It's over.
Yeah, what's your craziest energy drink experiences? I want to know. We got respiratory problems, we got breathing problems, we got constipation. What else we got in the chat? Any other side effects? Does anybody else know? I'm afraid to be what? What the? Mega flares. Energy drinks are hit or miss. Yes, yes. Your dad and some of the people at work drink 3 or 4 at once. That shit's crazy, bro. I feel like same thing as Coronas for me. If I drink too many energy drinks at once, it has a different taste by like the 2nd or 3rd one. Oh my god. Like if I drink too many Coronas, my body starts telling me, yo, you're drinking too much, this has a different taste now. Same thing with energy drinks. The first one is like, tastes like diesel fuel. And then eventually just starts to taste like slowly heart dying. I'll do that at least. That's the wrong ones. Look at this god tier abilities. Giga Flare. This is crazy.
Get him.
Get him, Torgal. Get him. Get him. Get him. Is this me? This is my attack? I'm swinging with this? I'm gonna just straight out of birth by sleep, the lock shot. Swing, he's threshing. He's one hit. I'm gonna take the hit. Worth it. It's worth it. Slap the shit out of this thing. Enemy slain. Y'all drink energy drinks. Jelly, you don't drink energy drinks and you play that cracked? In college, you used to eat a Snickers and a Rockstar, that was it.
Do you think there are more?
You were sick crazy shit.
There are always more.
But I'd already got 2 to 3 hours of sleep. That's like the one time, like the days that I would use energy drinks nowadays is like if I only got 2 to 3 hours of sleep and I woke up super early, I drink it right away. This way I'm just ignoring the tiredness till I crash in the afternoon. Wagwan NJ. That looks like my fellow bead. So it was like I got a beer belly, you don't even drink.
There will be more.
That's not a beer belly. No drinks of soda alcohol.
You'll need to be ready for them.
Let's go. That was a speedy. Much healthier now. Let's go.
Isn't that right, Captain?
Really drink more than 1 energy drink going.
The garrison will be ready.
That's a good average. Alright, these guys got me doing a bunch of NPC quests. We're just gonna be like, yeah. We saved the hooker. We saved the brothel. Everybody gets their dicks wet. Okay. Quest has been complete. Why? We fight to save the damsels in distress that work at the brothel. That's why we did it. I just brought Jill here to make it not look as bad. Now we're gonna go to Damel. We're going back through the cities to kind of explore where Martha's rest. You already know. Energy drinks is a killer. Yeah, like I'll try to stick to like 1 or 2 a week. At most.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Me, like, I'm just trying to stay as sober as possible. Even with like energy drinks, I realize like any little thing, it starts to throw off your whole rhythm.
What do you think?
That we
Like that?
Like, I don't think there's anything better than the sober rhythm. As, like, I could say probably boring, or as like if you're impatient with it, as it can get, or even with like stressful as it can get, there's still nothing better than being sober. There's just a different energy when it comes to attacking all of your goals, and then once that circadian rhythm and stuff has been thrown out of whack, it's kind of makes a mess out of me. You had a 1 energy a week and you stopped it. Let's go. I know what you'd be saying. Coffee. Just nasty. Coffee adds stains in your teeth. Yeah. That was one of the main reasons I stopped drinking coffee too. I was like, yo, I don't want my teeth to be too yellow-ish. I remember all my teachers used to have yellow stained teeth. They used to be cracked on the coffee.
We did.
What the hell is this? What I'm saying, gaming? I see you in the chat. I see you. You got flair. This is my favorite thing right now. Kamehameha, Kamehameha, Kamehameha. Sprinkle them. Sprinkle them. Sprinkle them. Yes. New enemy's approach.
Get him! Over here!
That sound effect though, what the hell is that? What is he punching? What is he punching? No! Wrecked. Akashic vultures, Akashic this, Akashic that. Date Bayo, Date Bayo. That was it. Lapped. You coming to Anime Expo next year? When is that? Like what? Shit, I might make plans too. If I can. They're gonna force him. Where is it at? I'd want to go.
These men don't.
We gotta hit a certain milestone of success here on the platforms before the end of the year, and I'll guarantee it, man.
You almost... Wait.
Take my...
Alright, now we'll catch you later. What happened, Lone Wolf? What did I miss? And LA, yeah, that would be a pretty epic way to visit LA with. Anime Expo. Martha. Martha saving. The Harriet Tubman of this game. Wait. It's in the lift.
I can't take much more of this.
Yeah, refugee. I understand. You don't have no video games in your timeline, so I can understand why they're so sad and depressed out here. You come around.
Mad dogs.
July and June. Hell yeah, let's do it. LA. Shaq for the DJ again next year. Save that man, Shaq. Save that man. All these goobers are down.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar.
I didn't ask. You hear the dramaticness of this?
So Wade. Lord Rossfield.
Hello, Wade. You better call me Lord Rossfield. What's going on? What the hell's this? The tortoises have gone demonic. All these monsters got infected by The ultimate Akashic powers. There's a Tampa Bay Comic Con? What?
It's over.
Yeah, he's taking this whole thing.
Get him. Over here.
This is way too tanky. We're gonna go with all this.
Nice try.
Way too tanky. Elementals. Adamantium armor basically on that shallow. That's what I do. So myself, mate. Bring this chip right back. Right. We've got one of our Ultra Instinct dodges. Let's give another. Bahamut!
All yours, Torgal.
This is way too tanky. Oh shit. Nice. That thing was way too tanky. Energy drinks drain you up pretty quick, says Lumolf. Yeah. Kaimani says this is random, but you're in an Instagram DM with a girl and you're talking to her and she came out of nowhere and she said she wanted you so bad. Hey! You about to get lit at that rave, Shadow? Let's go.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
I saw your ex at work yesterday. Low-key hit home fire in the coming. I hear you on that one, bro. That's gotta be pulling some heartstrings. Yo, lending you my energy. Stay strong with that one, man.
Always.
You'll need to move the injured with.
Don't you worry.
The moment.
Oof. Go back. Back up top. Rihanna's ride. Rihanna's ride. What in tarnation is this? Rihanna's ride. What in the name of Chris Brown?
Mad dog.
What in the name of that bootlegged Travis Scott? I think it's ASAP Rocky. No problem, bro. If you need anyone to talk to, we're right here. It's that's a gut-wrenching moment, so I can understand. Like, if you see an ex pop up at your workplace, too. Especially when it comes to work. That's like the spot you're supposed to go to, like, escape it all. Alright, we're headed back through here. Let's get on my chocobo. We had... Oh my dude. It's a girl. We walked a good 10 steps. Good ride, good ride. Look at these goblins looking straight out of that game. Shadows of Mordor looking ass.
Headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Final comment about the chocobo. The chicken is down. KFC'd. Fresh on the menu. Another Akashic chocobo on the menu. dead.
Something's coming.
Oh no, it's Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. looking ass.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Wade, get on there.
Only the first round, so Wade.
So Wade.
Shall we?
Hey, you didn't do much. Shut up for moral support. Oh, I've got this. Try not to get hurt. Oh, dude, hey.
All yours, Corporal. Get up.
Like I'll just up that bitch's times. What? You're doing most of the stuff by yourself, but you got the work and stuff. Ah, I hear you. If it's just you and your thoughts, that's where it gets bad. Try to keep as much people as you can around you, fam. Distract yourself with work and video games. Try not to be on your own because that's where it'll be hitting, and that's where it's like those moments where you're alone, especially after a breakup and stuff like that. That's all the empty time that you used to fill with her. So it's like it's more about finding yourself again. And it's tough. Slap this shit out of Mike Wazowski. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like this game would be a lot more immersive if they had day and night cycle and camping that FF15 did. That would be pretty epic. Day and night cycles in video games, hell yeah.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
The last of us,
But it won't
you
be
say.
long before the next lot arrive.
Then we
For
make
the
for
next
Martha.
lot. We head back to Martha's place. Let us go.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned.
It's the...
What?
Yes, Martha, Harriet Tubman, we get it. Things are pretty crazy out here, okay?
My lord.
No.
Well, yes. If it...
But I...
you... it's there...
Put it...
Would you...
Got that MMO dialogue. Wait, nothing story based here. Alright, a Dalmila in dilemma. So that's back to the Dalmekians. Base Mekians stuck in the Dalmila Inn. All these locales that we visited throughout the place. Yeah, that's what you're hanging with us. That's what's up. Friends that you don't talk to, your old friends. Yeah, it'd be like that. It's part of like growing up, fam. That's why I love this group of people that we have here in the Discord or in Twitch or everything. It's always upbeat people with funny ass takes on everything, so it always keeps you entertained. You always have somebody to play games with or something, you know what I mean?
You're new.
Say Lubo. Yes. Yes, little.
But... as if...
This guy's Aladdin.
Let's hand it. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Back to the inn. This place is just always causing trouble. Can y'all get some security? We bad from here? No.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty.
But what happens
Okay,
when
now
they
that
come
makes
back?
sense.
That's enough.
That makes sense. They're actually using rightful plot points here with this dialogue.
Victor,
Jelly says, ever immerse yourself into something that exhausts your mind? Street Fighter. Street Fighter.
Where's that?
So, you see what I saw, but if what? Well,
It's actually right for argument. Supplies or actual security. So, can't even roast these NPCs. You can tell when some of this is the MMORPG type of dialogue, it's kind of dryish compared to the main scene. We just had that huge fight with Bahamut, and then you gotta be fighting all these Akashics and stuff. You already know.
A pleasure, man.
No, you grab.
Do some skipping. Because why not? Racing games and driving. Yes, chess, checkers, puzzles, riddles, brain teasers. Best progress is restricted.
If I had my pick,
SF6 does. But also piss you off, that's true. The anger does suck.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something.
Man, still talking them into buying. You hear this guy? Everybody can sell too. Everybody, Habibi. For you, the best price. Best price for you, Habibi. Look at this guy. Slap you with a towel. Find it funny how Japanese are obsessed with Western medieval culture. That is true.
I don't know.
That is a good take.
Brad seemed quite taken with you.
You know, it's ironic. I don't know why you just brought that up, and then some memes started popping up where I was like, they knew anybody that saw it was something about the casting choices for the Oppenheimer movie. Like, if you sign up as a Japanese person, you know exactly where you're gonna land.
If you're wondering
what's going to land. I don't know, there's some crazy ass memes flying around that shit. Yo. You know what role you gonna land. Yo. The best drop in demo. Visit the final string. What is it? Man, I wasn't even trying to do that. I was trying to do my skipping. Just take the north gate from the bandits. Oh shit.
The women folk have come to us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They're still falling in the sky. Look at that. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, damn. Me and Talk on this one. Burn the bottom boy. Burn the bottom boy. There we go.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Am I just supposed to Ultra Instinct dodge until... Yeah, I gotta change that one back out for the smite. I want the smiting ability. That one I don't like. I like being constantly in battle. Assaulted. Ravage him. I use my berserk ability, my infant ability, my nine tails karama ability. Who are you down? No, he's about it. Get him. Freaking Sultan is out and about here. You see this shit?
Nice try.
Oh, slashed him in the ass. He went flying midair with the ragdoll physics. Goodbye. There we go. There we go. Once you get Shiva and Odin, it's a wrap. The Mega Flare slows things down. It does. It really does. I just wish it did more damage. It's kind of low damage for what it should be doing.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should...
We should hurry. Oh, wants to get pissed. What? The grass is greener on the other side for real. And we as Westerners are obsessed with feudal Japan. That is also true. Fantasy, medieval Europe, and Kurosaka, making all Japanese settings ninja and samurai. Mexico's now the U.S.'s top trader?
I owe you, you did well out there.
That would make sense. I think all the Chinese factories moved to Mexico, I think. If I remember correctly, so that would make sense if everything's getting imported from there.
The plan.
Can we add
Quest complete. They didn't show us what happened to Dion afterwards. They just showed Lottie Boy down and then
have things under control.
Trying to figure out where he is at. Back to the hideaway. We finished these chores quite easily. This is why I love chatting with you guys, because if I had to do this as solo, me knowing that this is an MMORPG type of mission with NPC dialogue and NPC decisions, it would have really felt like a grind. But oh my god, this music.
Did you see that?
Telling you, this sounds like Clannad.
Was at ours from. How was it you?
Look, I any what?
The nice right. Clark. Now,
thank
you. Uh-oh.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who's served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another.
Oh shit.
Well, in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you
got like 6.
You are different. You're special.
He's the
Your
avatar.
abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
What? Bro's homie is throwing up blood over here, don't you see? The Akashic can wait, yo. Well, my brother's giving it all for me.
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
Little bitch.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a stillness.
No, we're just gonna go for
Gav to
Gungan's
stay
story.
exactly where he is.
Understood.
Now, you stay your ass right there.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
I'm the map.
Here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
Okay, Dora. Dora.
Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
Finally.
I'll look after him.
If anything, we just do a Digimon fusion and they can't beat us.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome.
Okay, that makes sense. If she watched the outcome. She saw us whoop that ass. Damn, look at all these destinations. We still have this whole piece of this chunk of the map. Working towards the Ultima weapon in New Game Plus. There's an Ultima weapon in this? There was some weird ass conversations during the Noobs' stream. I hear. What up, Death God City boy? What up? Central Dalmekia. What can we await here? Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far.
We should pick up the pace.
Pull out the chicken. Pet the chicken, butter toast.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Ah! I allowed it. Man, jinx that shit. I was gonna stop you. What you mean? What you mean?
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
This music.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I have to keep moving this marker. Play with my emotions. It's only available in the Final Fantasy mode of New Game Plus, the Ultima weapon. What does it look like? Spider-Man games, they do this with an extra slot on some gadgets requiring New Game Plus. Yo, but apparently there was no reward at the end of Spider-Man with New Game Plus.
Back to the stables, girl.
Oh, it's the Watchman stops me. The Watchman.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
No Joshua with this. Is she gonna try to kill us? They're gonna try to square up? Sneak attack? Cliche? Oh.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
This is a bad camera. Go, hey yo, hey yo.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Barnabas Thom. Ooh.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
He killed everybody in the room with one swing.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
But it always strikes true. Some of these character designs remind you of Dead or Alive. That music in the background was epic.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Oh, forehead kisses. Reload sounds so bad as a country name. It does. It does. Reload.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Off with you then.
Let's find our friends.
This smear of a painting, you see it everywhere. I could have sworn that was Clive and that with the fusion ability or whatever it was. And it could be foreshadowing us.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
That makes sense. Oof. Alright guys, I'm going to end it off here. My head is starting to hurt a little bit. I'll catch you guys in a few more hours. We're going to play some Street Fighter 6 and throw some hand tonight. I'll see you guys then. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your days. Alright everybody. Young Money Baby. Alright everybody.